How you do it? Paul Naylor. This is from Nostradamus. This is supposed to be Napoleon. And this is supposed to be Hitler. Hister, which is the name of the Danube River. And this is supposed to be Antichrist. Mabus. Okay, this is called the Mabus Code, and this thing's for real. It's tied in, first off, with Hister, my last name, Boyce. Comes from the name Du Bus. And that means wood or woodland dweller or bush. You see the bus over there? B-U-S? The bus. Okay. Now, in Paul Naylor, you have a river called Durance River. Nostradamus had a financial interest in a canal and stuff that was taking water out of there into a desert. And so he used the Durance River, Durance, which is in this quatrain. You can just go look on the internet. And he took my middle name, which is Dwayne, and R.C. Then he moved over to Hister, and he changed the R, put it like this, and the E stays at the end. The C came over here, Christ. And that's how Hister was. Hister was always the second Christ, and this has been totally destroyed. Now, the Hister River is also the Danube River. And it's also called Danubus. That's Latin for it. Again, you get the same name, Dwayne. My middle name, B. And this one, you'll get several anagrams. Duan, this. Now, this also works as a little sentence in it. And I de bus. Now, how do we know de bus is Boyce? We have this whole thing here now, we don't know. But the second Christ is always known to be a boy. And that comes out of Revelations 12:5, and it also comes out of John 6. He's the boy that gives Jesus the 2 fish and the 5 loaves of bread. And all of that feeding the 5,000 and stuff is based on the triangular number 153. But we know this is right because we have the C and E here, right? So we have boy, C, and E with this in the middle. There. So this is the basis of the Mabus Code. Now, this is what the founding fathers of the United States of America did with this. They already have my name out of the second Christ Code as David Dwayne Boyce, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And Nostradamus had my exact same name. So, they go this way. And this is on the front of their Great Seal of the United States of America. Now, they tie this in exactly the same way it's written here. And you start, you got the P, L over here, U. Then you have the I, and the R, and then bus, right there, and bus. On them comes back again, you got the U, M, and U over here, and N. Now, you have this whole thing tied in together in this exact order. This was known in 1780, and you get the identity of Mabus back in 1780. So what's gone wrong here? The problem with this whole thing is that it all ends in the province of Saskatchewan. And you get a man's name. This is top secret. You get this word, Sarni, which is all coded, carefully coded, and the final one is holy. This is a Norse word. It means a person that comes from a homestead or a farmstead on a high island. And then when it went to, when the Norse went into Ireland, it was changed to horseman. And Sarni is a part of, it's an RM in India, where reincarnation takes place and everything else. But it's also marking Sarni RM in Saskatchewan here, and RM 221, where the Bible ends. Now, this guy right here, that was known since 1780. And he is the head of psychology for the province of Saskatchewan. He is one of the biggest CIA operatives in North America. He was recruited by George Bush Sr. and the Skull and Bones Society. This man is your mabus, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Right here. There you go. This man is responsible for hundreds and hundreds of murders of people here in Saskatchewan, and probably down in the States. He's traveled all over the place for the CIA. He was trained by the head of the CIA, and this is a man right here that's going to break Antichrist worldwide. This is very serious stuff, and this was top secret. Hitler never was Adolf Hitler. This man here, Paul Naylor, that never was Napoleon. Mabus was always this guy here.